Hi, my name is Mr. Moneybags. I am a well-known member of the Illuminati and the official spokesman of the Global Psychosis Network. But tonight, I am your host, as we listen together to a new episode of the Jimbo Trashy podcast. Now, if you would, please silence your cell phones and shut the fuck up as we evolve into the fourth density vibration via another production of Global Psychosis Entertainment straight out of Dark Gem Studios, where everything is a conspiracy, even you are a conspiracy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jimbo Trashy Podcast. Yeah.
You are listening to the Global Psychosis Network.
Global Psychosis Entertainment presents the Jimbo Trashy Podcast.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
It's the Jimbo Trashy Podcast, where everything is a conspiracy, even you are a conspiracy. I am your host, Jimbo Trashy. This is episode 27, after a several-week hiatus. Tonight my guests are Mike Checker.
Yo. I'm pulling old school Randy Orton by letting everyone know I'm about 92% healthy right now. So
We'll get into that in a sec.
yeah.
And the other guest here is Knox.
What up?
Now, I'm kind of tripping out on your mask because I know you're a self-professed pretty boy. Some would say maybe the second best-looking guy here tonight.
Oh,
But
yeah. In the galaxy.
and the GPE network. But surprisingly, you're wearing a mask.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't never like to fucking show my identity.
Not ready to show it yet?
You know, I like to keep it a mystery. You know, for the ladies. You know.
Because, every lady wants to open a door and see that walking into her front room or her bedroom in the dark.
The freakier the better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking, like 10 days ago, I shot a video for Fast Eddie.
Yeah.
And, it was cool. It was extensive. Did some crazy shots of the fish islands.
Was it, did you guys do a music video?
Yeah.
Because I saw the video on the last podcast where,
That's just a commercial type thing.
yeah, okay.
But we did a full-on video with him, like, rapping into the camera and
Was
shit.
that the same day?
Same day, yeah.
Okay.
But before we shot the video, we had to stop and do a wardrobe pickup. So we stopped at his place, and we were there for about an hour because his kids were sick, so he was tending to them. And I didn't even see his kids. I was like just sitting on the couch,
Yep.
and I was like actually dozing off, like fuck, dude, we're not gonna do it tonight. And then he's like, hey, you ready to go? I'm like, oh shit, we're going, okay. So we went and shot the video. Everything was cool. This was like on a Saturday, and then by Monday night, I was feeling like shit. My throat was getting scratched. I'm like, oh fuck, dude.
Yep.
Better not be getting sick, man.
Yep.
But even though I was like, even if I do get sick, fuck it. I never get sick longer than 24 hours. I have one shitty day.
Right.
Then the next day I got the sniffles and it's gone.
Who the fuck do you think you are? Like Terminator and shit?
That's how it's been.
Only 24 hours and that's it.
I swear to God, I used to fucking joke that I'm like Wolverine. I have the fucking mutant healing ability where you're just rapid fucking, I just always had a really good not metabolism, but what's the word I'm looking for?
Immune system?
Immune system. So, that's what I figured, like, just being the other day in the fucking office with that shit. But not this time. This time I was sick for 6 days in bed.
Yeah.
Couldn't even get out of bed. Had to miss, lots of fucking engagements and shit. And then the last 3 days I've just been like shitty as fuck. Feeling shitty, been able to get out of bed and do things, but just felt shitty. And in fact, I still have like the sniffles and the cough. I have like the smoker's cough right now. So if you hear anything that sounds like, I'm going to try to go away from the camera, but you're going to probably hear that periodically.
Right.
That's just me, dude. With that smoker's cough and shit, period.
Fucking...
You got that too, though, right?
Yeah, well, it's funny the way you think you got it is I got it from the same little freaking girls, man. And I'm gonna be real with you. I can't understand how they had the same fucking sickness that me and you had, because to me, I haven't been this sick, and I can't even remember. Like, I don't ever get sick where I throw up. Like, even when I get the flu and I'm bedridden and shit, I never throw up. Like, I only throw up if I get, like, and it's happened to me, like, twice, like, some gnarly-ass food poisoning. Like, and then I hallucinate and shit. Like, I've had that shit. Like, I'm not even joking.
Your
Like,
vomit's like coming after you and shit, or what?
and fucking, I'm just seeing like stars and colors, dude. And
Fuck, dude, I want to get sick. Shit.
like, there's one time, dude, I fucking, I went into my closet and I got these like fucking noodles, right? And, you know, because I love like cup of noodles and top ramen, right? And there was these one like this random like package in the closet, right? And I don't even know. I might have even seen it there. It could have been there for years, but it was like this one thing, no other brand. Like it was the one, and it was like some kind of Thai or Vietnamese, like some bullshit, right? But I was like, oh, it's noodles, you know, like whatever. Like I'm gonna eat it, and that like it was either the next day or that night, dude. All of a sudden, like, I was getting, like, so dizzy, and fucking, like, I remember just being in my room, and fucking, oh my god, dude, what the fuck? I ran to the bathroom, and started puking my guts out, and then the next thing I know, dude, I was about to start shitting myself. And I fucking jump on the fucking toilet, and I am fucking gnarly fucking diarrhea, toxic venom coming out of my ass, and at the same time holding a trash can and puking at the same time. I don't know if you guys have ever had that happen.
Did you puke on this illness?
No.
I did.
But this one particular time, dude, I'm fucking puking, and I'm like, oh, like, oh, and I'm telling you, I'm seeing things, and I fucking, all of a sudden, I wake up on the fucking ground, pants down around my ankles, fucking puke fucking garbage can to the side of me, fucking just face on the floor, fucking just like bruised up. And I guess when I was on the toilet, fucking, I just fucking fainted, dude. Like straight passed out, dude.
That was some
fucking
intense shit. Like, oh, fuck!
Dude, it was the gnarliest food poisoning or whatever I ever had. But anyways, like, I don't typically puke, so then all of a sudden, you know, the kids he's talking about that he got sick from, they're at my house every day. Those are my nieces, and I take a multivitamin and a fish oil pill and a vitamin C pill every day. Like that's my fucking thing. Like I ran out of vitamin C pills. Okay, and like I never get sick, like real sick, like flu sick, you know. And same with you, like you said, when I get sick, it's for a day, you know, and like maybe 2 days, you know, but then I'm one day like bad, and the next day is like, oh, I'm fine. And so I ran out of vitamin C fucking pills, dude. And like my Uncle Phil used to attest to the vitamin C pills. I haven't been sick in a decade, and like sure enough, I'd never get sick when I'm taking that. And then, oh my god, like I guess it was Friday, same thing. I started feeling a scratchy throat, and I'm fucking like trying to figure out like, oh man, like this sucks, you know. But that happens to me every now and then, you know, because I'm fucking partying all the time and smoking shit and blah blah blah. So I thought, you know, the next day would be fine. And sure enough, the next day I wake up and I'm fucking throat is so fucking sore, and I'm like cocking up bloody chunks. And like I'm like, oh my god. And then my fucking I got like fucking that whole fucking achy body and head where you can't get out of fucking bed. But like this is Easter weekend, so I have family over at my house the entire fucking weekend, and everyone's there and everyone's loud.
Did Mrs. Checker get sick?
No, she was actually sick before, and like, but not like this, you know. And like, so I kept thinking every day, I was like, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna feel better, and just for sure, even into Easter, I'm worse. Now I got like fucking, it feels like an ear infection, and fucking my nose, I can't sleep because fucking, if you ever had, when I get a runny nose, like I get like these sinus infections, and like when I blow my nose, dude, like it'll blow snot out, but like I have like small nasal cavities or something, and they get like fucking swollen, clogged up. So then when I blow my nose, like
it's like your brains come out your fucking nose and shit.
Like what happens is some will come out, and then my nose has like this pressure fucking shit, and it just sucks it all back up like a vacuum, dude.
Damn.
And I can never clear my sinuses. I can never fucking clear them. And so, like,
motherfucker, suffer.
Yeah, like and like when I do it, I hear it too on the inside. Like it goes. And it's like just
like a squeaky door and shit.
It's like the pressure of like a vacuum, you know, like if you ever had some airtight, you know, that noise of it like fucking wanting to get oxygen, and like, oh man, dude, like Easter was horrible. Everyone's grubbing, dude, and like The Walking Dead's on and Game of Thrones is on. And like it's the best night in television. I was looking forward to this night for weeks. And I'm just sitting there just so fucked up. Couldn't take any drugs that would help me. Nothing worked, dude. I was still feeling like shit and just, oh man. And like, sure enough, like today I'm like I said, I'm about 92%. I thought I talked to you yesterday. I was like 88%. I thought I was going to get it, you know.
I'm like 96% right now.
You know, I woke up and I felt great. Took a shower, like not great. And then fucking like I went out to dinner before we came here. I went to Outback to eat some food. And just at Outback, dude, I just couldn't eat. Like I was like,
well, you know what it is
I'm
when you
hungry,
eat when you eat like a steak or something, it's like your body is using that energy now to digest your food, so it stops working to like make you
heal
feel
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, well, what do I do?
Right.
So it's like, fuck it, you have to digest.
Right.
You know? That's what happens.
Yeah. So yep, the fucking goddamn thing got all of us, man.
You know that chick. Speaking of Game of Thrones, that chick that plays the queen. The one that fucked her brother or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
She it says that she recently said that she's only got $5 to her name in her bank account, even though she's part of one of the highest rated shows.
Well, what the fuck she doing?
You know,
I don't know.
You know, I did hear
Smoking
something.
it away.
I heard something about Game of Thrones. Like they only have a $50 million budget per season.
Yeah, that's why they don't show any of the battle scenes and shit.
To me,
man.
that seems low for that show.
I know, right?
That show is epic, and everyone likes it. And every year they had a 13% raise this year on the viewers for the opening day. You know, the opening episode. And like to me, 50 million. Like yeah, that seems like one battle.
You think you'd blow that on just the horses and the fucking armor?
Yeah.
You know?
So like in the beginning of the fucking of the show and all that, like they don't even show the fucking battle. It's all black and you just hear the noise in the background. I was like, what the fuck, dude? At least show something. But nothing, and like you can't even afford that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
so I wonder how they're how are they paying these guys too? Like Peter Dinklage now, especially like he's gonna go down as fucking the greatest dwarf in the history of fucking. He's the only dwarf who's ever won an Oscar.
What's his competition though? Bridget the Midget.
Really?
And Warwick Davis is pissed. You know.
Is that was Willow?
Yeah.
That was Willow.
What has he done though since Willow?
He was Widget, the Ewok.
Yeah, he was in Star Wars. He
was a kid.
He was in Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Okay, my bad. What's his name?
Warwick Davis.
Warwick Davis. I apologize.
He
I wasn't aware you were in all this other shit.
He's gonna come here and fucking smack you in the balls and shit.
Where's he at?
Fuck
Where's
you.
he at? Where's he at? Where's this motherfucker?
He was Leprechaun. He was Leprechaun.
Oh, was he Leprechaun?
He was Leprechaun.
He was a
dude.
leprechaun.
He was a Leprechaun.
What?
Yeah.
And he was also he's got a show. It's actually he's fucking funny, dude. Like the show is like kind of like I don't know if you could think maybe like a Curb Your Enthusiasm or something, but like basically he just goes around and just gets the fucking shit end of a stick everywhere, you know? And he's just a midget and a dwarf, you know, or whatever, and like just bad things happen, like nothing goes right, dude, and like fucking
What the fuck?
it just seems funny, dude. Like, and then I don't know if you ever seen a show called An Idiot Abroad. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
That's a fucking other thing. The guy who runs that whole thing, what's his name? He's some kind of comedian from London that made The Office. He's the writer of The Office.
Okay, yeah.
I can't remember. Anyways, he fucking has this buddy named Carl, and he's like this dude who's like so fucking awkward and funny, and he puts this guy around the world and makes him do like things that you would do on your bucket list, you know? And fucking for season 2, he made Warwick Davis go with him everywhere. And it was so fucking funny, dude. Like, just the way they argue with each other the whole time. They're like friends, but like they talk so much shit to each other. And like, and Warwick always gets like the nicer hotel rooms, and fucking the other guy fucking like gets like the shittiest stuff, you know? And, like,
Our buddy Evildoers Beware used to want to get remember he used to say he wanted to like have his own midget in a tuxedo who would roll red carpets wherever he'd go.
No,
have a boombox blasting fucking.
Dude, they would fucking hate that fool, dude. They would fucking stab his ass like Caesar and shit.
Hey, do you remember? Did you know that Evildoers Beware got in a car accident?
Yeah.
Have you heard anything like any updates on that shit? Does he get a new car? Or?
The insurance is working on it and all that, but he thinks the car's done with and all. And like I saw it, and it looks like like everything looks salvageable, like salvageable. But fucking when you start looking under the hood, it looks like the fucking engine's all pushed back too. So if that's done, it's fucked.
We'll be right back on the Jimbo Trashy podcast.
Don't fucking cut me off.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
You are listening to the Global Psychosis Network.
The real determiners of our fate are being determined in private and in secret. They are the Nazis, the Masons, and the musicians.
Wrong politicians making decisions. The Illuminati. For all the Nazis, conservative parties. The Illuminati. For all the Masons, representative faces. The Illuminati. For magicians with their superstitions. Operation Paperclip was known as our means to recruit. What the German scientist does since lacing up Nazi boots. Turned into NASA relation. HQ Complex 33 is related into Freemason, cause they proclaim victory. Walt Disney wizards, magicians, make criminal family. Covered up all the decisions by smiling on the TV. No longer antagonist, now an American hero. Our leaders' hands are in this satanic federal bureau. Illuminati. Wrong politicians making decisions. The Illuminati. For all the Nazis, conservative parties. The Illuminati. For all the Masons, representative faces. The Illuminati. For magicians with their superstitions. With an Operation High Jump, they fully completed their mission. A research base are conduct and hollow earth dissension. Revolt, real flying gifts from former enemy factions. Mercury powered airships and any secret attractions. Repowered technology confined within the Black Project. Everything is not all the same, set up like chess piece objects. Magical energy harness could level entire cities. It's how the Third Reich has tarnished all of the Jews with pity. Illuminati. Wrong politicians making decisions. The Illuminati. For all the Nazis, conservative parties. The Illuminati. For all the Masons, representative faces. The Illuminati. For magicians with their superstitions. Wrong politicians making decisions. The Illuminati. For all the Nazis, conservative parties. The Illuminati. For all the Masons, representative faces. The Illuminati. For magicians with their superstition.
You are listening to the Global Psychosis Network.
Welcome back to the Jimbo Trashy podcast.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we have to get Mr. Moneybags on this podcast. I think he'd be a character.
I wanna see him fucking
Dude,
in the studio.
Seriously, you should do like one whole podcast, like a fucking puppet show or some shit.
Or a cartoon.
Like something like that. Yeah,
Puppet
yeah.
show. Hey, we could bring back that frog that used to give you a hard time on Fucked Up and Filled Up.
Fuck that frog, dude.
What's
Frog
wrong,
locks?
Christian?
I'm gonna fuck him up.
Froglocks are my favorite fantasy race of people.
Frog locks?
Froglocks. They're
What the
like
fuck is that?
What
so
the
they're
fuck?
like, you know, werewolves, okay? And creatures that are animals, but they're actually like, or like Planet of the Apes, you know, like animals that are like human though, you know, they look like
Anamorphic.
animals. You know,
Oh,
you get what
yeah,
I'm saying though? They walk on 2 feet and they talk.
Oh
and
yeah, I
they-
went to
they have
school with one of
weapons
those
and
guys,
shit.
dude. He was cool, but he was kind of weird.
Right.
He used to sit there and just ribbit in the back of the class and shit.
Right. Fucking that's like a frog lock.
Battletoads.
Yeah,
Remember
exactly.
Battletoads?
Exactly. A frog lock is a battle toad. That's their
Alright.
race.
That's fucking badass then.
Yeah. So that's like my favorite, dude.
Here's
I
some
want
good
it.
news for you, Mike Checker.
Okay.
You officially joined the RB family.
Oh, did I?
So I checked. I just happened to type it in the other day. I wonder if Mike Checker's on here. So I typed it in and it said you're added on there.
No, RB family.
Rogan board.
Oh, J. Okay, that's right. I thought that's what you meant, but
Yeah, so you're on there now. So you
cool,
could
dude.
post whenever you sign
Finally,
it.
finally. For all my lovers out there.
They can talk shit to those fucking dedicated and loyal haters.
Oh, hey, we don't need to talk shit. You could talk shit all you want. I fucking love it, dude. If you talk shit to me, I will smile and tell you how pretty you are.
That's what it really is. Though. They're just really, at the end of the day, they just want your dick in their mouth.
Yeah, if you're
And
that
they're mad they
intent
can't
on
have
it,
it.
yeah, like just ask your girlfriend too. She knows.
I want to
She
be on the
knows.
podcast.
So, but anyways, thank you, Joe Rogan community. I can't wait to grace you with my presence.
So I was getting my haircut last week, and driving past here, right? Driving past this place where I usually go and get some drinks once in a while, and there's a preschool
Where's
right.
that?
It's
Preschool, huh?
where they wear the cowboy hats and shit, and the girls.
Oh, fuck yeah!
right around the
and
corner.
The goose is loose.
Yeah, so
The loosest goose.
there's a preschool right next to it. There's a preschool right next to it, right? And this car pulls out, and I'm driving next to it. And this street, keep in mind, is nothing but like stop sign. Go for a block, another stop sign. You know how it is. So it's a nice little Sunday cruise type of street,
Yeah.
So I'm just cruising, it's like noon, and I happen to like look over because this car is going the same speed as me right next to me the whole time. I look over and it's Lyoto Machida from the UFC.
And he went, hi!
Now he acted like he didn't see me, but
What a prick, because I know you and him go back.
I know.
Well, he's elusive.
He
so,
should have been like,
you know.
"Oh shit, that's Jimbo Trashy from the
Right.
from the podcast."
Yeah.
It's funny. I met him and Anderson Silva, but they live in the area, so that's why. But the thing is, he was picking up his kid from his preschool. That's how, or from the kid's preschool, or whatever.
Yeah.
That's how I found out because he got a kid in the back seat.
Yeah.
But he had some other dudes like that were kind of like, I don't know who they were, but they were kind of like in his car, like, "Yeah, we're with Lyoto Machida."
Yeah.
And they're probably training with him or whatever, but they're the ones that were looking at me like, "Hey,
Yeah,
dude,
like, you see who I'm with?
Yeah. So,
That's right, buddy.
We kept pulling up to the same stop sign, and like, you do the double take to look at, so you can go to the next fucking,
Yes.
cross and shit. So it was just funny seeing him there, and I mean,
So his kids go to that school?
yeah,
Oh,
right
that's
around the
cool,
corner.
man. Wow.
I don't know if he has more than one kid, but definitely one kid.
I
So
bet they
if-
beat up everyone around there.
I know, right? That kid's probably already fucking getting people on rear naked chucks
Already
and
fucking
shit.
had arm bars on everybody in that class. You know what though? I'm gonna be real with you. Like, a lot of people are whatever, like about
People are
Machida,
whatever. Yeah.
about Machida. Like they all. I don't know. I think that he's overrated as fuck.
You know what? I thought he was really
like
good.
Isn't he like a karate black belt? Like that's his thing.
I mean,
Cause I know that's what Joe Rogan is too, and Joe Rogan's dope. But fucking, I don't know. I always think of like you never hear that in the MMA ring, like, and his karate is why he's so dope.
I think it's more of just a marketing ploy, to wear the fucking gi and whatever.
For karate,
Yeah, I mean, it's just like he looks like Ryu from Street Fighter, So I think it's
but you
it's
can't
kind
even
of
wear
like,
the gi anymore in UFC.
but doesn't he wear it's like the weigh-ins and shit? Like I think it's part of his gimmick,
He does look like Ryu.
Yeah.
So I think that's what he's going for. I mean, I'm sure he incorporates it into a style, but at the end of the day, he's still training
Yeah, it's like,
jiu-jitsu
what are
and
you,
everything else. It's
karate
gotta
chopping
involve-
fools and stuff.
Yeah, he's not doing like the
That would be cool, dude.
the karate chop.
If somebody karate chop someone, dude, like
Karate
I've
chop
never
TKO.
seen it.
Or just fucking walking like, stop!
Right, dude? Just
What if it's like a highlight
fucking
reel? Someone's still like that over and over again until he falls to the ground and shit.
Or he just like caught him, like right in the fucking knockout point, fulcrum, dude. Dude, I would make it my goal if I was a fighter to knock somebody out with a karate chop. If not, at least land a couple clean karate chops in a fight.
And you know what? It's possible because Bass Rutten knocked people out by slapping them.
And even a Ric Flair chop too.
Fuck you.
Well, I mean,
can see
it
Bass
wasn't a
Rutten
limp.
doing
It
that,
wasn't
though.
a limp wristed.
There's a Razor Ramon open-handed punch.
It was like a punt. Yeah, it was like he learned. Like he was like probably the one that like started the whole technique of just like a stiff-handed fucking slap.
Right.
Like sumo shit. And all
Yeah.
that,
Because if you
they
slap
use-
someone, I think he started doing that because like you couldn't like do a closed fist or something in some sort of combat sport he was doing.
Right.
So you did like the open hand hit or
Yeah.
something, or maybe you get less of a sentence like in a assault case. I don't know what it was, but either way. If you
So wait, was it in the ring or in a fucking bar fight?
probably both, but honestly, I don't really know. But it would seem like if you did slap somebody, if you told the officer, "Hey, officer, I just slapped him and he fell down, got knocked out, dude," as opposed to like, "No, I fucking hit him," But if you slapped him, it sounds like, "Oh, well, he's just a pussy."
Well, I mean,
He's just a
fucking
pussy. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
Justin Bieber, the LAPD is trying to go after Justin Bieber right now for assault and he spitting on his neighbor.
I know, what a little
What?
Hillary Swank looking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, faggot, dude. I just can't stand that kid, dude, or dyke.
You're not a believer?
A believer.
You're a believer.
Hey, you know who else I ran into recently was Jessica Nolan. Do you guys remember her?
Yeah.
Actually,
She had big
yeah.
titties, right?
She was a cute girl.
I know a lot about her right now, actually.
I don't know a lot about her, but I haven't seen her since high school. But she was a cute chick, you know, like a California girl, fucking blonde chick. And I ran into her, and then
Yeah, she was one of the fucking top of the...
one of the hottest girls, right?
Yeah.
So she came up to me, and then it was funny. Like, she acted like she didn't know me. I acted like I didn't know her. I don't know. We just kind of like played a role here.
Like,
Sure.
fuck it. You guys are
And,
too conceited for each other. Like, bitch.
So she,
You need to say hi to me
me.
first, yeah.
I don't know what it was, but she came up to me and she was talking to me with an Alabama accent, and that's what my whole point of bringing this up. This girl was a California girl, and then she's now talking with an Alabama accent, and I was just gonna roll with them. Okay, so
What?
she was talking like, "Hi, nice to meet you."
Wait.
I mean, I'm not doing
Not
Alabama.
fucking around?
I'm not. She was
No,
dead
she
serious.
wasn't fucking around?
She wasn't fucking around the whole night. She was doing this shit, and I'm just like, okay, what's your name? Nice to meet you. Yeah, okay. I mean, there was no problems. I'm not talking shit about it. Obviously, I'm just saying it was just struck me as odd.
Yes.
Struck me as odd that she was using the
weird.
Alabama accent, and then I'm just like, nice to meet you. I just played it along like I never heard of you, never met you before, and I know we both know. I've known her since like fucking sixth grade.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen each other in like 15 years. So it's like, well, if you're gonna play a role, I'm gonna play a role. So it's like, nice to meet you. Oh yeah, okay, and good to see you. Okay, what's your name
Yeah.
again? James. Oh okay, Jessica. Oh, nice to meet you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, J&J.
But
So
funny
that's
little story
all
with that
about
girl.
it. Well,
That's
the only reason because my boy fucking Box Top Crew fucking, my boy Nick, we could call him Box. That's what he goes by. Fucking, he lived in a house for a while.
That's not like you say a plate. Like, he lived in a plate.
He lived in a fucking plate, and they kept him in the china cabinet on weekends. But no, he lived in this place where she actually lived too with her boyfriend,
not anymore.
who's another guy. Well, here's all I know, dude. Is fucking my boy lived there for fucking like a month, maybe two, and fucking dude, the Torrance Police Department are fucking crazy. They just started rolling on everybody that pulled up to that house and fucking pulled them out of their fucking cars, fucking searched their vehicles, and fucking without any probable cause, their probable cause every single time for all these people. It happened to like 5 people. They were like, so why are you fucking with me, by the way? Oh, we got a call about the same car that you're driving, the same Jeep, the same Honda you're driving, make and color, was doing donuts in a parking lot. And fucking
Donuts in a
so
parking
we're
lot. Donuts,
so we're
terrorist.
checking it out, you know.
Better get that
like-
terrorist out of here.
And it's like, and then when did donuts fucking even? I mean, maybe it is like cause for them to search you. But anyways, point being, the fucking place was hot as a fucking loose fucking.
So everyone's out of there now.
You know what I'm saying? And well, my boy fucking did. He got the fuck out of there. He ended up getting in trouble. Fucking basically fucking someone. Hey, that's why I'm like saying I don't know how deep I want to go into it. But basically, somebody fucking started snitching on people. Okay. And there's a couple different people they thought happened, but basically her boyfriend told Box that she did it, that she was snitching fools out. What? And like, cause I guess she just got her, and that's why they had like a dirty breakup, I guess. Like, and it was weird because I was over there a bunch of times, and they were together, and like it happened like overnight, where all of a sudden now, and I think they were together for a long time, and next thing I know, fucking. She just knew way too much information about a lot of people. And apparently she started fucking naming off names because I think she got arrested or something. And started naming people's names off, blah, blah, blah. And fucking her boyfriend's claiming she told him that, like, in a fight, like, yeah, well, fuck you because fucking I'm telling the cops fucking all about you and everyone at that house and blah, blah, blah.
So that's why you can't bring a woman into a party house.
Nah, man.
So they're fucking up every time.
So
And
it was just
that
weird
girl-
that you said that. And she did not have an Alabama accent.
No, she's straight up like, hi, nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
that's what I was
I'm
like.
from the South. Like, that's, swear to God. I mean,
Bro.
I'm doing a horrible representation of this, but it was completely like she acted like she never even been to California before.
Right.
That's the way she's coming across. And
There's some kind of fucking paraphernalia going on in that brain.
And also she is tiny as fuck. Like that girl's probably 90 pounds, dude.
Yeah. One hand.
I mean, she was already like skinny, but she had like the thickness in the right areas back when I knew her. And back then she's probably like 120 or something. And now she's just like,
yeah. Like I said, I'm like uncomfortable, but because I know a lot of stuff, and I just probably shouldn't be discussing it. But like, that's
I'm just tripping about the Alabama accent. That's all. That's all. That's the only reason to bring that up.
And the only thing I could say is
she was nice.
I know why the Alabama accent was going on too. And
maybe she's trying to lose her identity or something. I don't know. It's kind of like Madonna. Also, she got that European accent when she's like 40. You know.
Sure. When I get fucked up, I like make a Scottish accent and shit. So like I'm Scottish Mexican and all that. Adam, what the fuck you doing, eh? You want to get fucked up? Let's get fucked up.
We'll be right back on the Jimbo Trashy podcast. Hey.
Howdy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy. Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Check out the latest sounds from the occult experimental rock project Elvis on Acid with their second album release, Prehistoric Psychonaut.
With historic obligations, we've come so far. We're cutting away the spiritual line. Consolation, they don't care who you are. You're damning us to hell, it's written in the stars.
Follow Elvis on Acid on Twitter @Elvis on Acid. Go to youtube.com/Elvis on Acid to hear the latest. Global Psychosis Entertainment, Dark Gem Records, and Elvis on Acid are not responsible for any violent revolutions, drug overdoses, or attempted suicides that may occur after listening.
Loyalty to the royalty. The fallen angels sanctified by the kings.
This ad has been brought to you by Global Psychosis Entertainment and Dark Gem Records. Copyright 2013.